Let's see, we're gonna try to move Ollie up there on the hill so that way he can be under the cattle shelter we have. And so Michael's already up there. He opened that area up, and we're gonna check out the fence and basically get it all fixed up so that way we can hopefully put Ollie up there. And it is pretty cold out right now. The wind's kind of blowing and brr. Well, it looks like it was a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be to get him up there. What do you do? Basically just walk right in there?
Yeah, I just walked up there, opened right under there. I opened the gate, smelled the grass, and went in.
Good deal.
I'm gonna go get a bow saw. I'll be right back.
Okay. You're staying warm, huh? Luckily the hydrant isn't froze up, so we can get this tank filled up. Tried to scrape as much of the sludge out as we could, but it's kind of frozen there, so we're just going to go ahead and fill it up.
I don't want to go in.
It's cold out here, isn't it?
Yes. As soon as we go in, he runs out.
Ollie's enjoying his new area. Checking everything out.
Okay.
This is a really nice shelter.
Is this the right?
I just wish that there was a way that I could just say abracadabra and move this whole thing up closer, like up into that pasture, closer up to the barn. Because through the winter time, it's not very convenient to keep the animals all the way out here. Back in the day, this was a really nice setup because they had electricity out here, and there was even a light. And then there was another like cattle shelter over there, and so it would have been really nice to be able to keep animals out here during then. But
We still gotta get the goats out, don't we?
yeah, we do, and that's going to be the
Sadly.
challenging part, is to get the goats out of there.
Sadly, we have to.
Yeah. I guess we could shut them all up here, but I don't know.
Blossom does look like she's gonna have babies. She looks really fat.
She does. In fact, I think it's less than a month till she's due. I need to go in the house and I'm going to count up the days so that
Wait,
way
what
we
is
can
next month?
pinpoint it down to the exact day.
What's next month?
Yeah, it's sometime next month. March.
March 25th?
No, it's earlier. I think it's earlier in the month.
Like 10th?
I don't know, something like that. Let's see, where is Blossom?
I want to see if you guys can find her.
Oh, there she is. Hey, Blossom. She is looking pretty fat. There's Aster and Gliss.
Look how big
Mocha and Sweet Pea.
I feel like we're missing a goat. And we are.
Which one are we missing?
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yep. That's the other nice thing about getting Ollie out here, is we can get Nutmeg out of the barn here soon. I probably won't do it until the weather gets a little bit nicer though, but hopefully in a couple of days we can. So we're just standing out here kind of staying out of the wind because it's so cold over there by the tank. And Michael went to look for a chainsaw or some kind of saw. He actually found the chainsaw, but he can't find the
Wasn't it bow saw?
well, yeah, he was looking for the bow saw and he couldn't find that. We cleaned the shop out, and ever since we cleaned the shop out, we put stuff up and can't find it. But anyway, he is looking for the fuel for the chainsaw, so because he wants to cut down a couple of limbs over there. So we're waiting on him to get out here to do that, and we're waiting on the tank to fill. And I hear him.
It's definitely working.
Yeah.
String Bean, get in here!
We've been having a hard time getting our chainsaw to work. In fact, that's why we kind of gave up on getting the limbs all cut up last year after our storm, because we couldn't get the chainsaw to stay running, and we didn't know what was wrong with it, and we were just thinking about getting a new one, but we never did. And then the busy season of fall hit, and Michael was really, really busy because his job was really busy during the fall and the spring. And so we just never got around to getting those limbs cleaned up. But that's going to be our new springtime thing we're going to have to get done. I guess letting the chainsaw set through the winter did it some good because it's been running them good.
I think we could manhandle that out if we just cut that up there. Well, I spoke too soon.
Oh, probably did. Since the chainsaw is still running, we're going to take advantage of it and keep on cutting for a while.
Well, there went that. Try it again. Leave her set for a little while.
Yeah, just need to invest in a new chainsaw here sometime soon.
Yeah. I like that Craftsman, but I'm about ready to invest in a steel.
Getting all the goats out of there so we can put a pin Ollie up out here. I got the blossoms right here. Yeah. Oh, don't let her go back in.
Yeah, back here, Kate. Back.
Oh, that's what you're putting them out here.
Well, that.
Well, actually, we're putting him out here so that way he has a shelter, but mainly so that way, like when it rains and stuff like that, we don't have to worry about him being out in the cold, and he can freely go in and out as he pleases. The other reason is because I don't trust him to walk out. When I walk out here, like we're going to be putting the turkeys up here soon, and he'll chase me, especially if I have a bucket or a wagon or anything. Playfully chase me. Well, we had plans to do more cleanup and some more things out here, but it is freezing cold and we're all pretty much cold and ready to go in the house. So I think we're going to pretty much call it a day, at least for doing anything outside. But at least we did get a few things accomplished today, and we are just one teeny tiny step towards getting closer to being ready for spring.